Well, I'm up in the mountains of West Virginia, territory of the old preachers that used to ride on horseback, the old circuit riding preachers, and fulfilling the dream I've had for a few years of riding a horse to church. And what better place to do it than up here in these mountains? You'll see when I get to the little church that I'm going to, Rolls Chapel Baptist Church. They had horses many years ago. That's the only way people got there, so we're going to do the same. I'm riding on my horse Penny, and we've been riding these mountains for a few days, and hopefully she's going to give us a nice ride to church. Got the old King James Bible ready to go to church, and hear Pastor Ronnie preach this morning. Looking forward to it. I've preached several times in this church here, actually done a funeral and a memorial service here as well, so place I'm kind of used to. Let's see if we can head off to church. Come on, girl. She's probably going to be a little lazy this morning. She tends to be that way sometimes. I guess she's kind of like her owner, maybe. Looking around. She's seen quite a few horses around here since she's been up here, and she likes looking around trying to figure out where all them are. So, took her just a couple of days ago and got some shoes put on her by some Amish folks around. Come on, girl. And they put some shoes on for her, and come on. They really know what they're doing when it comes to putting shoes on that you're going to be riding on the pavement with. So, get her warmed up here a little bit. Maybe we can get her to go a little faster. Come on, girl. Well, unfortunately, I have one of those horses that has to stop when it has to go to the bathroom, so figured I'd share that with you as well. Hated for you to miss out on that lovely experience. Alright, girl, let's see if we can pick it up a little bit. Come on. Come on. There you go. Well, about yesterday evening, about right through here, we had a nice little fawn with spots on it run across the road in front of us and up the big hill there. This mom was still kind of left behind there down in the bottom part. Come on. Plenty of deer up in here. Beautiful place up in here outside of Forest Hill, West Virginia, not too far from the little town of Hinton, West Virginia. And on the mountain above the little home place there, a little two-room shack where my father-in-law was built, and we've got pictures of that. But neat little place, and some property they own up there that we ride four-wheelers on, horses, whatever. But the neat thing about this particular county is you can actually ride four-wheelers on the unmarked roads, so you get to ride around these little country roads on your four-wheeler. Find some trails and ride off, and it's always a lot of fun. Come on, girl. Most likely, unless they're put up around this corner, we're going to encounter 2 or 3 dogs here, so probably get kind of loud on the video, but they may be inside, I don't know. Good thing is my horse doesn't really care. I hear one. Looking like they might be inside this morning. Well, I guess that's Bradley's kind of shack right there. It's got a basketball goal on the side, so we'll have a shack, have a basketball goal on, make Bradley happy. See a couple little ponies down around the barn down there. Well, hey, dogs are out this morning. Not coming down the road though. Come on. She won't go see them. Let's go. Come on, we're not stopping. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Yeah, she's being lazy as always. A little harder to get her going with having to deal with the camera, but come on, girl. She'll go for just a little bit and slow down. I hadn't perfected cruise control on her yet, so she'd rather walk as run. So. And I guess you can see yesterday evening's little mess she made in the road, but hey, they're used to that around here. So many people ride horses. You can see some old stuff there on the ground, and with the Amish folks as well down through here. And most of theirs have a little bag back there behind them catching it, but I guess sometimes they ride them bareback through here as well, but well, not bareback, but on saddle. So yeah, way off in the distance there, you might can see on the hillside past these houses the little church we're heading to. Not sure exactly what year that was started, but I know it was in the 1800s, and of course there's a little graveyard beside it. If something changed, I guess one day I may be buried in there. What'd you stop for, girl? Come on. Lazy on me here. She want to go eat some of that hay or something. I don't know. A lot of my wife's family is buried at the little cemetery there beside the church, and mother-in-law, wonderful lady, some uncles and cousins, and my wife has a brother and a sister there, and like I said, maybe one day we may be there too. The good news is just be our bodies will be with the Lord. Looking forward to that. Well, you can see what a beautiful new house looks like. There's a little house behind that folks lived in for a long time. Built a nice, beautiful house. This is my favorite over here. Old farmhouse. Several of those still up here on the mountain. And one of them that on down the road is really beautiful. Beautiful mountain views overlooking the river and other mountains. But, come on, girl. Come on. Come on. Hey, there goes the rest of the family. We're taking a nice company route, I guess. Come on, let's go. Pick it up. See them going around on the other side over there. Like any mountain road, this thing has a lot of twists and turns. Some steep spots as well. Love coming over here. Been coming over here since Julie and I were dating. Now next week we'll be married 26 years. So I've been coming over 28, 29 years, somewhere around that. Family reunions there at the old home place, and I always enjoyed this whole place. Here's another view of that beautiful old farmhouse. Nobody living in that one, but still very structurally sound. Beautiful place and barn. There's a house on in behind it. Guess the owners live in now. Back down the gravel road there. So come on, girl, let's get you going here. One more hill to climb, we'll be at the church. That reminds me of a song I think some folks used to sing. Got one more hill and one more valley. Going so slow today, I'm not even sure she'll sweat between the house and the church. Come on. Get up that hill. Come on. The only thing that'll really get her going is if you notice that speed change, get that little thing out. Just a little old whack, and don't even have to get her, just hit the saddlebag there. And she kicks it into another gear. Come on, girl. Sometimes kicks it into the wrong one and gets all trotty and bouncy, unlike a walking horse. Well, we're getting close to the church, and you can see what I guess would be their outdoor fellowship hall, the old pavilion. They've got a little small one, fellowship hall downstairs, and beautiful little old church. And right beside it, a little swing set and all that. And the fun part you'll see when you get up here, still have the old outhouses, one for the men, one for the women. Of course, they do have bathrooms down in the basement now, but beautiful little church. Almost there. Come on, girl, get us up there. Come on. It looks like there's hornets trying to make a nice big nest up on the steeple there. Bell tower. See the old cemetery. And there's nice outhouses. There's my wonderful family that didn't get the privilege of riding a horse to church. Alright, girl, it looks like a good shady spot. Come on up. There's a view of the back end of the church and cemetery there. An old beautiful farmhouse across over there. And that's my ride to Rolls Chapel Baptist Church. Looking forward to going into a good service, hearing Brother Ronnie preach. Join the wonderful folks up here at Rolls Chapel.